Hi, my name is Mallory. I'm 24 and I'm from Oregon. So a little bit about my background. I graduated high school and then I wasn't really sure what school I wanted to go to, and I happened to get into both BYU Hawaii and BYU Idaho. And I went to Hawaii because I couldn't say no to going somewhere warm and being near the beach. So I was pretty excited about that. And when I was there, I kind of had a bunch of different majors. I started off doing exercise science, and then towards the end, I was there for 3 semesters, I ended up wanting to do music. And then I got the opportunity to travel and be a volunteer teacher. And so I did that, and I really enjoyed it, but I still was kind of lost as to where I wanted to go career-wise. And I ended up, long story short, going to BYU Idaho, and it was awesome. And both schools were different, but they were similar in that they were religious schools. And so that part of it I really liked. But anyways, I enjoyed being in Idaho, and at that point, I ended up studying international studies because traveling really opened my eyes to a different world. And I thought that I wanted to really help people in many different ways, specifically international people in different countries with various issues. But when I started taking those classes, I didn't love it. Like, the coursework was interesting, but I wasn't drawn to it. And I ended up being there for a few semesters and just kind of not really knowing what I wanted to do. And at that point I thought I better just move home and from there figure out what I want to do with my life, because I don't really want to be investing money if I, don't know what for sure I'm going to do. And so I just kind of, for a while before then, had thought about dental assisting. I've always been interested in working with people, specifically in a healthcare setting, and so I kind of was drawn to it. But what drew me back, what made me not really want to end up doing it, was I was worried about the price of it, because you can't get a scholarship for a program like that, like a trade program. And I ended up just saving up money, and financially it worked out, and I was excited because I felt like I could see an end. Sometimes thinking about getting a 4-year degree, it's not for everybody, and for me, I just didn't love anything, and I was worried about that time, 4 years. So I ended up doing dental assisting school, and I loved it. It was a good fit for me. It wasn't perfect. I obviously still sometimes compare myself to others that got a 4-year degree and think, well, they're more successful than I am, but really, everyone kind of has their own path. And so I've come to realize that you don't have to get a degree to be successful. And I'm just as happy and content being a dental assistant and helping people. I'd have to say the best part of my job is I love working with people, and I love seeing a difference. I love when people come in and they hardly have any teeth and they leave and we figured something out for them so that they can eat food, so that they're confident, so that things are more functional. The worst part, I think, was when I first started working, I worked with kids in a pediatric office, and it was a low-income office, and there was really sad situations that the kids came from, family situations and just life struggles. And we did a lot of general anesthesia, so we'd put the kids out to work on their really decayed teeth. And it was just hard for me because it was sad to see them go through something like that, and I also just had a hard time in that specific job. But I think I grew a lot coming from that and being where I'm at now, because I do a lot more now and I'm a lot more confident because of the experiences that I had at that office. What advice I would give to you, what I wish I knew in high school, is I wish that I realized that you don't have to take the path everybody else takes. And it's okay if you change schools. And it's okay if you work for a little while and then go to college. And it's fine if you don't get a 4-year degree. Some people want to go to trade school, and that's what works for them, and they're passionate about it and they love it. And so my advice is to just be confident and happy with the choices you make, and realize that everybody's different, and that's okay. And so we should just celebrate our differences. And honestly, you don't have to get a 4-year degree to be successful and smart. I think anybody can be smart and successful, but it's what you make of it.